Now at 6, we continue tracking the tension in the Middle East following the U.S. airstrike that killed Iranian military commander Qasem Soleimani.
Iran's supreme leader and hundreds of thousands of people gathered for Soleimani's funeral this morning. The U.S. is bracing for Iran's next move after the country vowed for revenge.
Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kellyanne caught up with Rhode Island's congressional delegation to discuss the possibility of escalation. She joins us now live in studio with what they had to say. Kim?
Well, Mike and Shannon, no one in Rhode Island's congressional delegation is defending Soleimani, but they do have serious questions about what prompted the president to order his killing, and they're hoping to get those answers at this week's briefings. Senator Jack Reed, the ranking member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, reacting to President Trump's order to kill Iranian military commander Qasem Soleimani.
We're in, I think, for a very, very dangerous period of time.
Reed and his Rhode Island congressional peers, all Democrats, agree something needs to be done to ease the tension and prevent the ongoing conflict in the Middle East from boiling over into war.
I think the feeling is that this is something that could get out of hand very quickly.
Members of Congress are expected to vote soon on a resolution limiting Trump's war powers, but the White House had this to say to Democrats on Monday.
But they also should calm down and celebrate, not denigrate, the fact that the world's greatest terrorist, who is single-handedly responsible for the deaths of hundreds of Americans and the injuries of thousands of others, they should celebrate, not denigrate that fact.
Do you think it's a possibility that we could be entering into a war?
I certainly hope not. But during escalation of military conflict, because of Soleimani being taken off the battlefield, it's a possibility.
But I do think we're going to continue to be in a very deadly conflict against a very wily adversary on fields that are not always familiar to us, and we'd better darn well be doing this knowing what we're up to.
Senator Reed says Iran's statements so far have suggested that any retaliation would be taken on military targets likely in the Middle East and not on U.S. soil, but he says we can't let our guard down. Live in studio, I'm Kim Kellyanne, Eyewitness News.